Hey there, sister. I'm so excited to take you outside here and do a little exploring herbs because really knowing how to use the plants that grow where we live as medicine is our birthright. It's part of the lineage, especially as women, that's been passed down throughout the ages from mother to daughter in reweaving the tapestry of that wisdom in today's world is easier than you think. As a nature loving woman, you want to use nature's medicines whenever you can. Yet you might still be uncertain, like, how could I actually make my own herbal medicines? So many of the medicines that get attention today are the exotic ones that are shipped halfway across the world. Like, how would you ever grow your own medicines with those? Or maybe you're just like, don't have a green thumb or don't have growing space. Well, I'm here to tell you it's easier than you think. Hi, I'm Corinna. I'm a wise woman herbalist, and over the decades, I've been guiding women like you through earth-based, woman-centered, holistic healing. I've taught countless women how to make your own herbal medicines from scratch. I understand the challenges that you're facing, and I'm here to help you overcome them. When I first started out learning the plants, I was intimidated. How do you know which is which? What to use for this? And one by one, day by day, month by month, season by season, year by year, it all emerged and became familiar, became old friends. The path of getting to know the plants opened up this whole world of earth-based, woman-centered, holistic healing, women's empowerment. I'm seeing this now in the lives of my students over and over as well. I'll have a special offer opening for my herbal medicine making course soon. And first, I want to show you just how easy it is to make your own herbal medicines with local plants that grow where you live and accessible ingredients. So you don't need to buy plants from across the world or even cultivate them in your own garden. If you don't have space, just start with the weeds that are volunteering themselves and offering medicine in abundance. Let's take a quick look at just a few that are growing wild right here. So here's dandelion, Taraxacum officinale is the Latin name. And when they were creating the Latin nomenclature, officinalis was the species name for the official medicine plants of the European pharmacopoeia. This has been used throughout the ages and is still one of our most potent liver-supporting medicines today. And nourishing your liver supports your hormonal system. So this is an excellent herbal ally for women in all stages of life to support and regulate the menstrual cycle, to support through menopause and beyond. Let's see what else is here. So here's yellow dock, another common weed. I consider this kind of a sister plant with dandelion, also nourishing for the liver as well as the kidneys, internal organs, and yellow dock has a long history of being used as an iron tonic for women in all the phases of life that we need that extra support. So this is Rumex obtusifolius, broad-leaved dock is what that means in Latin, obtusifolius. And it's called yellow dock because when you dig up the roots, which is the most concentrated part of the plant for the medicinal constituents, you'll see the yellow. So that is what gives this yellow dock its name. So here we are with these medicinal and edible weeds. offering themselves in so much abundance. We have the yellow dock. Here's sorrel. This is a wonderful wild edible. It's also called sour grass. It looks like clover, but it has heart-shaped leaves. And here is wild carrot. Wild carrot, you need to make sure that you see the hairy stems. Really, actually, you want to check when this is flowering to make sure you've positively identified it. It has a smell like carrot. It is actually the wild ancestor of our cultivated garden carrots. And the dandelion, that you can also eat the greens and the flowers. You get medicinal benefits from the leaves as well as the roots, which you can prepare into herbal medicines to preserve those properties over the course of the year. Plantain is another common weed found in lawns and yards and roadsides. And this is one of the top plants that I turn to for external medicinal uses. So you can make a salve to extract the medicinal properties of the plantain and then use it year-round. There's two species and they're both offering themselves in abundance right here. This one is the lance-leaved plantain that is called Plantago lanceolata, and the broad-leaved plantain, Plantago majus, is right here as well. Among the oxeye daisy, this makes the beautiful white flowers, daisy flowers with the yellow center, and this stage is so delicious to eat them. I know kids like to call them nature's candy because they're so sweet and delicious. Okay, so let's see who else we can see. Oh, here is yarrow, Achillea millefolium, all those million little leaflets. So yarrow has long been used as a styptic to stop bleeding internally as well as externally, and is another wonderful one to use in addition to or instead of plantain in salves for external skin ailments. And I want to show you something else. So right here across the way, we've got cleavers, Gallium apiarine. Cleavers is such a fun herb to work with, and you can identify it because it sticks onto your clothing. See how it actually, like, it sticks. That's one of the identification tricks. And this is also a medicinal herb used as a tonic for the lymphatic system, and is an gentle immune stimulant. You can even make a fairy crown with the cleavers. So before we go, this is nettles, stinging nettle. So yeah, it stings. Urtica dioica. I think it's not Latin, but urtica, you can remember the Latin name because it hurts if you touch it. And stinging nettles is highly nutritive, medicinal herb for women as an infusion herb, a strong medicinal tea. You can also get benefits for allergies that way or by making a tincture. So stinging nettles, I know it's a bit of a bane and a wonderful wild medicinal herb. So you may not know every plant that we've seen today and know how to find it in your area, and that's fine. It takes time. For me, nettles was my first ally. I found a nettle patch near my house long ago and was going out and harvesting day after day, and then slowly got to know other plants that were around. So taking it slow and easy is totally fine with getting to know the wild plants that grow where you live. And as you become more familiar and incorporate herbal medicines and wild plants into your life, it supports your health, your connection with nature. And you may be wondering if you can really make potent medicines at home or if you should just go buy those. Let me tell you, absolutely, you can make potent medicines at home. In fact, there's an adage in the herbal world that many of the big herbal medicine companies can't really live up to because of the scale that they're at and needing to ship herbs around the world. And that is the quality of your end product medicine is only as high quality as the plant material you start with. And what determines the quality of the plant material you start with is how close it is to the source. So when you're going out into your yard, your stomping grounds, and harvesting fresh wild plants, that's as close as it gets. So you can do this. And it's true, you have to be absolutely certain of the identity of any of the wild plants that you're harvesting for medicine. So in the next video, I'll show you some tips and tricks for identifying and harvesting wild plants around you. For now, I'd love to hear from you. So scroll down and leave us a comment or a question. Let us know if you have some of these plants or where you're gonna go to check out. If it's the area by your shed that doesn't get mowed, you're gonna go see what you got there, or the community garden, like what's a place nearby you might wanna check out the wild plants. So leave us a comment or questions that are popping up, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye for now.